Alright, so before I start off this video properly, if this comes across as a bit of an odd stream of consciousness kind of video, it's because it is. I'm sorry if this is a little incoherent, or if I'm just like rambling, jumping all over the place. That's just kind of the nature of this video. This isn't going to be some kind of sob story about how I haven't had time to film and I've been all this and that. Yeah, it's not that kind of video. But this is something that I have been putting off for a while, and I feel like if I don't do it now, I'm probably just gonna sit on it and then just have it be sat under me for eternity. So we're doing it today. I feel like this wouldn't be done right if I wasn't explaining it in person and going through everything that's been going on over the past few months. And before anyone says anything, I'm not leaving, but everything is going to make a lot more sense once I get into this video. So, you might have noticed I have been more than a little light on uploads recently, and I have said that the reason for that is because I've been busy at university, because I've just gone back there, it's been the start of term, and that is one of the reasons. That is part of the reason why I haven't been filming it, is because of uni taking up a lot of my time. However, then I didn't realise that there was actually more than one reason for me not filming as much. It wasn't just because of uni and because of me not having the time in that regard. And I didn't even realise that until later on. And this is basically just going to explain those reasons. So let's get into it, shall we? By the way, if you hear anyone talking outside, it's my mum, who is living on permanent outdoor voice, even though I told her I'm filming. So just bear that in mind. But during this year, my relationship with the beauty community has changed quite a lot. If you look at like January compared to how I am now, it's like night and day difference. And I don't think that my videos are particularly adapted to suit that. I feel like the videos I'm doing are still like January me rather than me right now, who are two very different sorts of animals. Still the same, but with shorter hair. And one thing that I noticed, at least in like retrospect, is that over the summer it was very easy for me to go into autopilot and just film this and that and all of these and just do more and this and that. That was something that was very easy to do because it was the daylight saving time, which meant I got an extra hour of daylight, so I had more time to film, and then I wasn't at uni, so I had more time to film again. Shouldn't I have just put like the word timing as the entire bulk of this video? Maybe. But once I got back into uni, it became really clear that I would have to prioritise the videos that I really, really wanted to do. And for a while I did do that. I did my roundup video, I did my collab with Nona, which I really wanted to prioritise because that was something I was so excited about. Also, if you are here from my collab with Nona, welcome. I haven't actually welcomed you properly onto the channel because I haven't had a video since. Just gradually receding into the background out of the shade. Another reason that I wasn't able to film as much is because I was just really tired. Yeah, I was tired. Simple as that. Early starts and like more early starts. It's basically just early starts. That's the only reason I'm tired. No, I stay up late as well. I'm sabotaging my own time. But overall, because I was more tired, it was very easy for me to like miss out on filming at some weeks. It was very easy for me to just sleep in and just be like, no, I need to relax because I've been working on this group project all week and it's killing me. That was like the easiest thing to do. And even though it didn't really get me any filmed content, it gave me a lot of time to think. And I've been thinking. Is that reference dated yet? But essentially I've come to a pretty big conclusion. I'm dissatisfied with what I'm putting out on the channel. I feel like I've been doing certain formats and certain things and like falling into certain tropes because it's very easy to do that. Because it's more approachable, because it would get me more views, which is kind of ridiculous to even think that I was in that mindset, but surprise, surprise, I fell in. And all that stuff didn't actually make me terribly happy because I wasn't really enjoying what I was putting out. And I only noticed that when I didn't really have as much time to film because it was like, okay, now I need to prioritize which formats I like the best and which ones I want to do. And it was like, wait a minute. I'm not really that fond of any of this stuff, which is not a lovely conclusion to make, but it gave me a lot of opportunities to think, okay, now I need to find out what I want to do. And I've realised my problem is more just with, like, the current scope of makeup videos in general. Not makeup as a topic, we'll put a pin in that one. That's a really good topic, I still love makeup. That's gonna always be that. But it's the formats that I'm seeing, and I feel like a lot of the videos I'm seeing I'm just like not as interested in as I once was. I feel like everything seems to be very product based, and I've gradually been becoming more and more uncomfortable with that. even if like a channel claims to be anti-consumerist, they still kind of circle back into stuff. It's just a little bit of a mess for me. I've also stopped watching a lot of channels that I really used to love, and I feel like I need to reevaluate my position in everything now. Because before I was in this mindset of, oh, I want to get in with these people and get in with this group, and now it's like not in that mindset, and I feel like I need to get the content on my channel in that mindset as well. I kind of needed to step away in order to be able to re-enter, make new content, and do it in a way that represented me now. Because I don't know if I'm alone in this, but for me, being in the small beauty community is a bit of a puzzle. You've got to navigate all of these different people you're kind of expected to like, and it's like, I don't fit into this. Wow, a gay and autistic person not knowing how to fit into things. How groundbreaking. But trying to navigate all of this became a negative, and it meant that the whole topic of doing the channel, and like even to an extent of getting into makeup overall, became a negative, and that sucks. That really sucks for me. So handling YouTube became a big ball of stress, and the problem was that I already had a big ball of stress. Uni. As I mentioned earlier, I'm in this group project at the moment, which I'm having very conflicting feelings around. Let's not explain that. Let's just push that into the corner, into obscurity, and let it just fester there for the rest of its life. I would love that. That is like taking all of the energy out of me, so having this whole other world of YouTube and makeup in the beauty community is like, it's like an extra pile. And basically, all of those disjointed reasons, I said this video would be disjointed and a bit weird, I warned you. But essentially all of those reasons are the reasons I haven't been filming. And it's not just because uni make me busy, it's because uni send me into existential crisis. One thing I want to make crystal clear is that I still love makeup. I still love doing things with makeup. I still want to make videos about makeup. I still want to do all of that. There isn't going to be like a significant topic shift back away from the unsub button. But the thing is that I'm going to need to do it a little differently than I was doing it before. Otherwise it's not going to work. I've been watching a lot of really cool channels over the past few months, all the way away from the beauty community, and it's made me think about what things I've learned from those channels and what I've enjoyed, what's made me really engaged with them, what I can bring from that into my videos, applying it to makeup, to the beauty community, to all that jazz. That's something that's been really invigorating and really exciting for me, is that I can take the topic that I like, but I feel like it's getting a little stale in terms of what content I'm seeing, and just put these whole other ideas into them. That's something that's really been exciting me, been making me want to start filming again. And that's the reason I'm doing this video, is so I can explain all of that stuff. Because if I just come on a new setup and act like everything's fine, people are gonna ask a couple of questions, and I want to get this out so y'all don't have any questions. Or if you do, you can ask me now. Because I think there's a lot of potential in taking the beauty community and taking makeup and putting a new spin on it. I think that there is a market for it, as much as it sounds like a really tough pitch. I have a lot of little ideas, little concepts from an observer's perspective of things, because frankly, I don't think I'm really qualified to teach makeup because I'm not very good at it. There are certain formats I don't want to do because I just find them really uninteresting. And then there are certain things that I feel like I want to try that I've been quite hesitant to try. And I feel like those little ideas, I feel like there's potential in them, and now is the time for me to try them, otherwise I'm just never going to be able to try them. There is one comment that I made in a video. It's actually the video I made in collaboration with Nona, and I think I said something because I was doing my Ghoulia tutorial, and I said that I wanted to make content that nobody else made, and I don't mean that in a not like other channels way. Like, I put that through like a really critical filter to make sure I wasn't going into that trope. But basically, I want to make new and unique content that I feel like hasn't really been taken on. And I feel like now is the time to do it. Now is the time to start that. Now is the time to explore that. So, in summary, things be changing on this channel. That's like the too long didn't read version of this video, as well as I'm tired and existential crisis. Those are probably going to be like the keywords or something. But I want to do different types of videos, different like topics within makeup and within the beauty community, and just do something different with it. It's going to be hard to explain because I really need to just put the stuff out and be like, here it is. Here's the new concept. So it's kind of hard to explain, but you're just going to have to trust me. I also want to change like other things. Like I've changed this setup. Like I'm in a whole new setup. I needed to get away from like all the stuff around me. I just had to think a little differently in that aspect. But I also want to change my thumbnails. I want to change the way I do my Instagram. I want to really put in a lot of changes. This is the biggest change I've made since I started the channel, so if you are witnessing this live, consider yourself one of the prized few. I think that I've just reached a point in my channel where I need to change things and I need to skew myself in the way that I want to go. And I feel like it's just a natural point for me to do that. And all I can say is that I've got some exciting ideas coming up. And thank you for watching this little random video. And also I didn't think of an end line because I didn't really want there to be an end line. I just wanted people to see this and be like, okay, that's happening. So I hope that's the final impact of the video. Change is happening. Somehow. Peace. No, we're not doing that.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up and come say hi in the comments. You can find me on Twitter @ArielNetwork and on Instagram @ArielNet. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Love you for watching.